Welcome to the Coy Sisk fifth quarter show. I'm John Gray, and right now Coach is not here yet. I'm sure he has something important he's doing. So what we're going to do is we wanted to make sure and start on time because last week we had some technical difficulties. Wanted y'all to know we're here. We had a big game in Coffee County last night, playing the Coffee County, and won that coffee pot back this year. So we'll have all of that to talk about when the coach gets here. We want to, hey, there's some people I want to shout out, give a hello to, and that's Brother Jack Heiss. Last week was his birthday, and he was 91 years old, and he had his last sermon at Marble Plains Church out there. There were over 400 people there to wish Brother Jack well, and outstanding gentleman, great Tullahoma Wildcat fan and player. And his son and I played together, and he was a great player as well. So we just want to say, hey, Brother Jack, you got plenty of time now to catch up on football and everything else you want to do. I'm sure you'll be missed in the pulpit, but I know that you'll still be there in spirit and in body as you can. And just know that we love you, have for years, and respect you, and want to thank you for your service in God's work to this community surrounding not just Tullahoma, but everywhere you walk is changed because of the man you are, and we appreciate you. I want to say hey to Gage out there and all that Chandler bunch. We have a guy here today that's here just about every time we do anything. That's Philip Scoggins, and he's our producer, and if it wasn't for Philip, we probably would never be able to get on the air. If we did, it'd be difficult. It's his birthday today, so happy birthday to Philip. Tom Corrington's birthday. Tom Corrington was on our network with Grassroots for years, and Tom was 96 this week. So I went over and helped celebrate Tom's birthday with him and a group of friends, and he was the wonderful man that he's always been. TC, we love you, buddy. And something else we've got, well, I'll talk about that later on. Again, this year, we are dedicating this show to Max Gerald. And Max is our great Wildcat fan and friend. And there's Max right there. And Ronnie swears that he died and went to heaven and told God we needed a championship and won one. So, Max, we always think of you, buddy, and thank Ronnie for being kind and supportive of what we do here. And with that said, we did win the coffee pot last night, and the game was pay attention to the special teams, because the special team play was flawless all night long, and was very much important in the victory over Coffee County. So I don't know as much about this team as I should, and the players, but we're going to go ahead with the show, and Coach will show up when he can get here. And but right now we'll take a quick commercial break and be back with the first quarter of Tullahoma Coffee County Coffee Pot Game 2023.
Here in Tullahoma, we're very fortunate to have Builders Plumbing and Electric to serve all of our plumbing and electric needs.
Come see us while we have a short break at Builders Plumbing and Electric.
We're also fortunate to have Builder Supply, where we can get all the lumber to do any project we have around the house.
Come see us at Builder Supply.
It's football time in Tennessee, and nobody tackles the competition like the Russell Barnett Automotive family. With 6 locations to serve you, certified collision center, over 1,000 new and pre-owned vehicles to choose from at russellbarnett.com, hometown auto rental, limited lifetime powertrain warranty on certain units, certified pre-owned units. Too many reasons to mention why I keep asking the question, why buy anywhere else?
My husband was diagnosed with a spinal infection. He lost his ability to swallow and the movement of his legs.
I couldn't turn over in bed, I couldn't walk, I couldn't eat.
They were just wonderful in the treatment and care they gave my husband.
I regained my mobility where I was able to go home.
It is miraculous.
Let us champion your recovery. Life Care Center of Tullahoma.
Get your news first, fast, and free with your news leader on 6 every Tuesday, Thursday, and Saturday nights at 6, 8, and 10 p.m. Local weather, sports, community calendar events, and a comprehensive look at the latest news stories and news makers as only a video news broadcast can do. Get it first, fast, and free with News Leader on Channel 6, your local information network.
All right, folks, what we have here is we're having the coin toss, and this game was started, moved back from 7 to 7:30 because of the heat, and then moved back from 7:30 to 8. So it started at 8. It was a late game last night, and it was the one of the military challenge games, the rivalry games, and I don't know, that stuff is usually done before the game, so they must have done it early because I didn't see any of that happen. There we go with our special teams. Every kickoff was through the end zone last night, and that was a great benefit to us. And we start off with Coffee County having the football and us on defense. And, you know, our defense played an exceptional game last night. And they had some really good little running backs. And they got some yardage. They picked up some yardage. They're hard running backs. And like right there, that quarterback, he'll keep the ball quite a bit during the night. And they moved the ball well, but our defense stopped them, and there we are right now. We're already at punting the ball. I don't guess they got but one play. Now look at our special teams. One thing I want to point out is the ball almost never hit the ground last night on special teams, and we're getting the ball out there. We had a little trouble last night seeming to hold on to the ball, but we did move the ball down the field relatively well. Running game tough, and that's what you like to see. You like to see that ball in the hands of a runner, because that opens up your passing game, just like the passing game opens up the running game. So. We're moving that ball down the field, doing a good job. Coffee County's side was packed, and our side was as well. Great punt. Look at that punt. Special teams play, outstanding last night. And our side was packed as well. There were people everywhere, and it was hot. Very hot, even though the sun was down by the time the game started. Tough runner. Look at that little running back. Doing a great job here on our defense. Look at him. He's tough, though. Great lick. There's that defense. You know, it seems throughout the years, Tullahoma has made a living on defense. Even when I played. That was a long time ago. My last football season was 1966. There you go, get him back there. He snuck out. Jim Fuller's coming in to help me here.
Well, John, I promise you I won't be as good as Coy Sisk. Probably better than that, but I'm not sure.
Yeah, no, you good, man. You good. So we stopped them. That's one of the few times that the ball got on the ground in the punting game. Our little punt receiver is number 3 is a excellent punt receiver. You know, it's so important, Jimmy, particularly in high school, any game, to keep that ball from hitting the ground, because a lot of times when it hits the ground, it runs 15, 20 yards.
You don't know where it's going either.
No.
That thing's not round.
No, it's not round. So right off the start here, it's defense. Look at this punt. That's Grant Chadwick.
What a player and what a weapon he is.
He is a weapon. I told him at the beginning to watch the special teams. The special teams play last night was almost flawless. And y'all will have to see that they have some tough little running backs, Jimmy. They're hard to get your hands on.
Yeah.
But our defense played a great game last night.
Yeah, I think it was for, at least for the Wildcats, it was all defense and kicking.
Yep, pretty much. And I don't know a lot of these names to call, so y'all forgive me. All y'all watching probably know who they are anyway.
That's right. That's right.
They're your mamas and daddies and your kids.
Yeah.
But right at the first of this thing, it's a defensive battle for everybody. Look at here. There's that. Look at this. Look at here. Look at this. Look at this special teams.
Is that Johnson there?
That's Johnson right there. And he played an exceptional ball game last night. His granddaddy and grandmama sitting right in front of me. You think they weren't proud?
I bet they were.
They were proud. If I'm not mistaken, that might be Dameron right there. I don't know. I know Denby's number 18. And watch this. This is a 43-yard field goal. And it's good.
Yeah. And you don't see those much in high school.
No, that's college level stuff.
Yeah.
And every kickoff went through the end zone, not just across the line, almost across the back line.
Yeah, and that's a great advantage for your defense when you can back them up like that. And we've enjoyed that luxury for probably the last 6 years.
Right, because his brother was there right before him.
Right.
I've heard that Vanderbilt and some of the Ivy League schools are looking at him. And he will probably, I don't know what they're going to use him as, but he will probably go forward as a punter.
Well, he's very good at that.
Oh yeah, he puts it out of sight. He kicks it up in there so high you can't see it. See, look at here, tough. That's the first quarter, and it's 3-0. And we need to get out here and open this. There he is. There's my partner, Jim Fuller, right there. I'm so glad to see him. He doesn't show up much anymore. He comes by to check on us and make sure we're doing about halfway right. And if he sees we're doing okay, he'll just go on about it. Go on about the other part of the business. This business is more than just being on the air.
It is.
There's a whole lot goes on to make this happen, and we just want to tell you folks that this is our 32nd year of doing this show.
Unbelievable.
32 years and of bringing you folks local information on. It was on Channel 6. Now we're on Channel 193. Plus we're on the link on Channel 6. That's our YouTube channel. Plus News Leader on 6 is our Facebook channel. Plus we're also on LightTube.
Right.
So you can see us just about anywhere if you want to see us. But we have other people on the air as well. Not just these two old dogs right here. Yeah. Bow wow.
That's right. That's right.
What we're going to do right now is take a quick commercial break, and we'll be back with the second quarter of Tullahoma Coffee County, the Coffee Pot Game 2023.
Hi, this is Coffee County Mayor Judd Matheny, and you're watching the Coy Sisk Fifth Quarter Show.
We'd like to welcome Vanderbilt Hospital to Tullahoma as the new owner of Vanderbilt Tullahoma Heart and Hospital. For years, people have had great service at Heart and Hospital. And many times people make the statement, I need to go to Vanderbilt to get the best care. Now, ladies and gentlemen, you don't have to go to Vanderbilt to get the best care, because Vanderbilt is now in Tullahoma as the new owner of Vanderbilt Tullahoma Heart and Hospital. For all of your health care needs, top quality, best research, new equipment, look forward to great health care at Vanderbilt Tullahoma Heart and Hospital.
Hi there, this is Terry Stroop, Stroop's Accurate Refrigeration. Summer's about to wind down, fall's right around the corner. It's time to get signed up for your fall maintenance checks, and let's get out and support our local high school football this year. Let's go, Cats!
Since 1889, Traders Bank has been helping our neighbors realize their dreams. Whether our customers are looking to put a roof over their heads, try their hand at entrepreneurship, or see themselves behind the wheel of a shiny new car, the folks at Traders Bank have always been ready to dive in with them. Because at Traders, we lend you more than just money. We lend you our good name. Traders Bank, you're welcome.
Get your news first, fast, and free with your news leader on 6 every Tuesday, Thursday, and Saturday nights at 6, 8, and 10 p.m. Local weather, sports, community calendar events, and a comprehensive look at the latest news stories and news makers as only a video news broadcast can do. Get it first, fast, and free with News Leader on Channel 6, your local information network.
All right, so Manchester starting off with the ball. We have a 3-0 lead. Well, they had the ball evidently, but they kicked it, so we must have stopped them.
Right.
It was a good atmosphere though last night, Jimmy. The place was packed. There was no ill will anywhere. You know, a lot of times these games get a little chippy, but it wasn't that way last night.
Yeah, that statement John just made, that's because he's seen a lot of these Coffee County Tullahoma games, and you're right, sometimes it is.
I played in them. We had to fight to get to the bus one night with parents. The parents were, I remember one of the parents hit Bobby Martin. Bobby Martin hit him back.
Really?
Yeah. Well, you know Martin.
Bobby Martin, yeah. He was a lineman, boy.
Yeah, he was tough.
He was, always was, even when he grew up.
Tough. He'd fight a man in a heartbeat. or a boy.
Right.
When he was a boy, he'd fight a man. But we pretty much had because of our special teams play, had the field position all night. But we're having a hard time holding on to the football.
Nice play there.
Yeah, it's good play. Another good play. Now, here's a field goal. This one is what? 37?
Something like that, I believe.
Yep. It's good. A 42-yard field goal, a 37 or 38-yard field goal. He's on his way to bigger and better stuff.
Do you think his daddy taught him how to kick?
His daddy's a soccer player.
Yeah,
he taught him how to soccer kick, I guess.
Yeah.
No, those boys have had great coaching. There's been a kicking coach on the sideline with those boys all along. Go get him. There you go. Great defense. You can tell that head coach Sisk was a defensive coach.
Yeah.
His defense is, look here. Look at him out there behind the line of scrimmage. These boys can run. Now they're punting out of their own end zone. So field position is ours all night long. Look at here. Look at here. Catch that ball. Here he comes. Here he comes. Here he comes. Great, great, great job by our receiving team.
I think they returned that kick to about the 8-yard line.
Yeah.
So.
We had trouble getting the plays in a little bit last night too. We called it, just about every time out we had. Touchdown. Tullahoma Wildcats. And that makes it 13-0. And again, special teams, kickoff down to the downtown, down to the gondola.
Yeah.
Down to the interstate. Bang! See, we great penetration. Just didn't hang on to the tackle. Got to wrap them up. That was a very good play on their part. That little quarterback, number 2, he's a pretty good runner.
I think as I understand, he's a very good athlete, all-around athlete, and you're going to see some good things probably out of that young man before his high school career ends.
I wonder how old he is, what age he is.
I'm thinking he may be a sophomore. Yeah, he's had some time left.
We're not letting them away, though. I'll tell you what, that defense played tough last night. Again, that punt hits the ground, it goes for another 15 yards.
At least, yeah.
That young man is fearless. Good block on that outside. And then he goes around here, next thing you know, he's receiving a pass.
Yeah.
We don't have the versatility to have a double squad team. We have kids play both ways.
You know, it was kind of a hot night last night, and I'm impressed at how good a shape the kids are in, because wasn't a lot of cramping up and stuff.
They started, some of them started cramping a little bit toward the end. But no, they of course, they practiced in it.
Yeah, and as you just mentioned, a lot of those kids are playing both ways.
Yeah.
So.
But look where they are. Look where they're starting with the ball. Here's Coach right here. Coach is on his way. You get a reprieve, Coy.
No, our audience gets a reprieve.
Our audience gets a reprieve. Yeah, Coach might have a little bit more knowledge about all this.
I'd say he does.
He can call a name or two.
Yeah. Yeah, for you folks watching at home, you may think it's easy being a high school football coach, but
no.
you got to have some knowledge and understand.
Got to have knowledge, and you know, when I look back, and I know Coach Cooper and Coach McClure and a lot of the Coach Carden and a lot of those people had a lot of skill, but the game is so different now, technologically different and mathematically different. That see, look here, watch him pick that ball up. Look at him, and get 10, 12 yards.
Yeah, on his own.
Priceless, priceless young man. I'm gonna start calling him Priceless Johnson, or Fearless.
Johnson, is he a junior this year?
I think so, yeah. All right, so that's the second quarter over, and first half's over, and we're ahead 13-0.
13-0. Probably feeling pretty good about that.
Well, you know, they hadn't been able to move the ball.
Right. You know, and also, John, we have, and most of you folks probably know this, but Coffee County's a 6A team. Tullahoma's a 5A team.
Right.
So to be up 13-0 at the half, I think.
Well, you know what Coach Sisk has done is he told us last week that when they dropped our schedule,
right,
where we knew who we were playing and when we were playing, it happened right after lunch one day, and he said by 3 o'clock he already had contacted people that he wanted to pick up that had open spots the same time we did, and he's starting off the season with 3 6A teams.
Yeah.
So by the time we get through this gauntlet, playing teams, bigger schools than we are, and then we drop down into our regular season, we ought to be ready to go if we don't get hurt.
Right.
If we don't get hurt. So, but what I want to do right now, both bands played last night. We have our band, but I want to thank the Donut Palace. Look here, I hadn't even had time. Usually Coach is talking and I get time to eat some of this, but I hadn't had time today. But you go to the Donut Palace and you can have one of those. Look at that. Isn't that a beautiful thing? Isn't that a beautiful thing? You know, they used to talk about Cinnabons in the mall. There was a special store made cinnamon rolls. None of them were any better than this right here. You go by the Donut Palace. They've been our donut sponsor for years on this show. And I want to remind you, they hadn't got their commercial in yet, but they will. We want to remind you that the Patriots Liquor Store is open. Dameron Brothers on OG Street.
Yeah, that's right across the street from the car wash.
Right across the street from Car Wash, and McMurr's is on the corner down there.
Right.
And Patriots, when they opened that place up, they had a crane up out there with an American flag.
And I saw that, yeah.
And veterans get a 10% discount every day, and they are American made, American owned.
Right, Jeff and Jay Dameron.
Jeff and Jay Dameron. So
Nice
go
spot.
by and see them. They have a great selection in that place, and they're ready to serve you. And again, local boys, and you know, one of those things where when you go shop with local stores, the money stays here.
Sales tax money stays here.
Plus the profit stays here.
Yeah, right.
It goes into somebody buying a home and spending money locally for their kids' clothes, and you know, it doesn't get shipped off to some home office somewhere.
Right.
So we want to thank the Dameron Brothers, and you make sure to go by and visit Patriots Liquor Store. And with that said, we'll take a quick break and be back with the band.
Attention, attention! Tullahoma and surrounding areas? Spinelli's Pizzeria is now open at 121 Northwest Atlantic Street in downtown Tullahoma. They specialize in Philadelphia-style pizzas that you can order by the pie or by the gigantic slice. Spinelli's also has great sandwiches with breads imported from Philly, loaded stromboli, salads, and desserts. They are open from 11 a.m. until 3 a.m. with delivery every day. So stop by Spinelli's and get a slice.
Donuts. Tasty. Donuts. Donuts.
All right, this is Richard Brooks at Templar Shooting Sport.
We've got an indoor range, which obviously is the highlight of coming into our building. But we do have guns for sale. We can rent guns. People can walk in right off the street. We've got educational classes from if you've never touched a gun before in your life to advanced courses, the handgun permit course for the state of Tennessee, 1101 South Jackson Street. Our phone number is 931-222-4657. You can find us on Facebook, Templar Shooting Sports, and our website is www.templarshootingsports.com.
Are your teeth dull, chipped, stained, or crooked? If so, call the dental practice of Dr. Mike Long. For a wider, brighter, more attractive smile, Dr. Long offers cosmetic dentistry at its best through whitening, bonding, and veneers. Dr. Long also uses laser technology, eliminating anesthesia and drilling. When you are ready to enhance your smile, call Dr. Mike Long, family practice dentistry for 29 years.
Get your news first, fast, and free with your news leader on 6 every Tuesday, Thursday, and Saturday nights at 6, 8, and 10 p.m. Local weather, sports, community calendar events, and a comprehensive look at the latest news stories and news makers as only a video news broadcast can do. Get it first, fast, and free with News Leader on Channel 6, your local information network.
Daddy Billy's Deli Bar and Grill has been open at 119 Northwest Atlantic Street in Tullahoma for over 40 years, serving up good times and great food. The inside is now a non-smoking facility and had a great outdoor patio area with a covered stage, a fire pit, and a second bar where smoking is allowed. The food remains great at Daddy Billy's, from burgers to paninis, salads, wings, with new items being added all the time. Great sides from onion straws, flat fried potatoes, and Tullahoma's only corn salad. Music and sports are important at Daddy Billy's with jam night every Wednesday night, bands and players on the weekends, and big screen TVs all over the place to watch sports. Daddy Billy's is now open Monday through Saturday and closed on Sunday. As a non-smoking venue inside, all ages are welcome to enjoy the food and fun at Daddy Billy's. With a great selection of domestic, imported, and local craft beers, a full liquor and wine selection, and the best food around, there is no reason for you not to be part of the good times at Daddy Billy's, 119 Northwest Atlantic Street, downtown Tullahoma.
I want to invite y'all to come by Clayton's, downtown Tullahoma. We try to serve the community, the area, and we try to help people with their feet and comfortable shoes. We still measure feet. We have a great new arch mat. We have insoles. Please come see us at Clayton's and let me help you find some comfortable shoes for those achy feet.
We're gonna fit your style. We're gonna make you smile. Service and quality at Clayton's Shoe Store. We're gonna fit your style.
Come see us at Coffee County Bank, located at 511 North Jackson Street. We are here for all your banking needs. Whether you need a checking account, a money market, or even a CD, our friendly experts are here to help you. Call us today and get your great rates and terms. We are your local banking solution. Coffee County Bank, member FDIC, equal housing lender.
Get your news first, fast, and free with your news leader on 6 every Tuesday, Thursday, and Saturday nights at 6, 8, and 10 p.m. Local weather, sports, community calendar events, and a comprehensive look at the latest news stories and news makers as only a video news broadcast can do. Get it first, fast, and free with News Leader on Channel 6, your local information network.
All right, folks, I'm proud to say that the main man, Coach Sisk, is here with us now. And Coach, what we've been saying about what's going on here is our special teams last night were just about flawless.
Well, we take that, we know it's a third of the game, John, and a lot of people say it, but we actually give a third of our practice time to those special teams to make them better.
There was not, the ball wasn't on the ground, I don't think, but once or twice on a punt. On a kickoff, we kicked every one of them in the end zone. 3 college-length field goals.
Hey, you'll be surprised on the first one, the official catches me at halftime, and it was like, I really didn't believe you were going to kick it, But I said, yeah, we're going to kick it.
And the defense was great. Other than wrapping up a couple times, that defense they couldn't get anything done.
We had 3 big mistakes last week that cost us some points, and I went back and worked on that this week, getting our eyes in the right spot, and guys did a good job.
Look at there,
finding it.
The end of this ball game is an interception fest. Who gets to intercept the most footballs?
I don't know that I've ever been a part of like 4. And then of course 2 4th down stops, so that might have been 6 total turnovers.
Number 3 is priceless. You can't put a number on him.
Kanai is doing a great job.
He is absolutely priceless. What a game he had last night. That ball never hit the ground twice, I believe.
He's doing a good job, and we're getting a surrounding cast around him, so there'll be some things that you'll see in the next few weeks. That'll be fun. We might have talked the official into that catch.
You think? We still had a little problem holding on to that ball when it got out there.
Oh, there's no doubt. And that field is slick. And turf's in great shape. But I tell you, that field was slick.
He's spinning like a top. Here's another field goal. This one from about 33. We've had one from 42, one from 38, and one from 33. That's a weapon.
No doubt. Unofficially, the first one would have been 53 yards. 53. I think the high school record's 57. So.
Well, if you add the 10 yards in the end zone.
Yes. So I'm saying I think the record.
I never know where the measurement comes from. To the goal post or to the end zone?
To the back of the end zone.
To the back of the end zone, yeah. It's incredible. See, look at here. Interception time. You know, that little quarterback there is a tough little kid.
No, there's no doubt about it.
And they're slippery. Run hard.
A great athlete.
I was very pleased with the tackles behind the line of scrimmage we had last night.
Well, I mean, when guys get their eyes in the right spot, and then get their rear end in the right spot, things go a lot better. It's a great job by our defensive end.
Yeah, look at there.
And then it leaves the door wide open for
Mr. 13.
You know, a lot of times the people see the guy making the tackle. You know, they don't actually see the guy making the play. A lot of times you don't make the play, you don't make the tackle. You don't get your name called out, but you actually make it so somebody's allowed to do that.
Yeah, got you. How'd that bed feel this morning? Feel pretty good?
Oh, it was really nice.
Till I called you.
I'm telling you, I was out like I like. Alexa didn't do a very good job of waking me up this morning.
She knew you was tired. She knew we had you back. We're your teammate too.
Hey, I appreciate you.
I meant to ask you last week, I didn't see our end zone camera, and I saw 2 droids up in there.
We are flying a drone for the end zone shot.
Droid, I said drone, yeah.
And we had to take it down last night because it's a Coffee County School Board policy that you can't have it. So, and it is up to the home team, but most home teams don't mind.
So, did we have the military part of this thing before the game?
I didn't see them. They weren't at school this week. And I was told, Doug Green had told me that he contacted them, but I did not see them. So I was really surprised.
Well, I figured, maybe that when the game got postponed to 7:30 to 8 o'clock, they probably already had that stuff lined up to happen at 6. It might have happened early.
No,
before I got there.
They weren't at school throughout the week. So I'm not sure what happened.
Well, maybe somebody else got that. Look at here. Lucky. Good play. Good catch.
Well,
but here, look at this. Route. So I'm thinking right here, we got these guys, they're not going to score, but then we keep letting them ease out.
Well, it's no different than what we talked about last week. just a few people sticking their nose where it doesn't belong. And hey, on both of those last scrambles, you got guys going inside that belong outside. So, habits that we have to break.
That kid doesn't mind running that football, does he?
Absolutely.
So there we go. We just finished third quarter, and we're at what, 13 to nothing? 13 to nothing. So can't ask for any better than that. Now the fourth quarter's getting ready to come up, and I'll call this the interception fest. You'll see balls intercepted all over the field, but the outcome is just the same. We get the coffee pot, they don't get the coffee pot. We'll be back after these messages.
Hi there, this is Terry Stroop, Stroop's Accurate Refrigeration. Summer's about to wind down, fall's right around the corner. It's time to get signed up for your fall maintenance checks, and let's get out and support our local high school football this year. Let's go, Cats.
We are blessed by donations from the community. We have people that come from multiple counties completely surrounding us. We even have people come as far away as Rutherford County. This is the thrift store, and we've got things divided up by categories. So this is the women's clothes section. We have a children's section, and we have a men's section, and we have everything divided out by sizes to make shopping easier when you're on your lunch hour and you don't have a lot of time.
Yeah, and a wonderful book and music section over here.
And we've got these comfy chairs that you can just come over, and we have that.
And read.
We have that quite often. We have a husband come with, and he plops down and reads while his wife is shopping in the store. Yeah, it makes it really sweet. Our goal is to minister to people in 4 counties: Coffee, Bedford, Franklin, and more, showing their physical and emotional needs, to meet those the best we can, and then at the same time to be able to address any spiritual needs they may have.
The choices we make today will impact tomorrow. Choosing natural gas today is the responsible energy choice for your home, your family, and our environment. Almost all natural gas we use is produced right here in North America. And with plentiful gas reserves, we can enjoy a safe and reliable energy future. Natural gas. The comfortable and responsible energy choice for today and tomorrow.
Brought to you by Elk River Public Utility District. Southern Electric and Plumbing Supply, located at 107 Southeast Atlantic Street in Tullahoma, is the area's premier location for electric and plumbing supplies and fixtures, featuring GE appliances, Delta faucets, and complete fixture lines displayed in a state-of-the-art showroom. So if you're a contractor working on new construction or a homeowner working on a weekend remodel project, Southern is the place to find that special fixture you need to make your home shine. Southern's experienced staff can help you solve any problem. Southern Electric and Supply Company, 107 Southeast Atlantic Street, Tullahoma, 455-5402.
Check out our new Woodard's Diamonds and Design showroom, which is now located on 2011 North Jackson Street in front of the Walmart Shopping Center. We've got 4,600 square feet now of beautiful diamond and gemstone jewelry, and a much easier and nicer place to come shop. This is still your place to come. Still have a great team of people. Still have wonderful diamond jewelry and bridal gifts. We have our Levion, which is out there. Even new creations of Chatham Created Gems, or the new Pandora, and even Kendra Scott, which is a brand that people have been asking for years now. So lots of new things, as well as some of your old friends here that are still here to serve and take good care of you. Thank you.
Get your news first, fast, and free with your news leader on 6 every Tuesday, Thursday, and Saturday nights at 6, 8, and 10 p.m. Local weather, sports, community calendar events, and a comprehensive look at the latest news stories and news makers as only a video news broadcast can do. Get it first, fast, and free with News Leader on Channel 6, your local information network.
All right, it's the fourth quarter and Interception Fest is getting ready to start. Look at that defense, swarming.
It's a good job of getting four-man pressure, not having to send anybody, so that's almost what you call a coverage sack.
That is a great play.
Again, just guys getting in there where they're supposed to be.
As you said a minute ago, Slick.
Oh, Slick, and hey, that one right there had cramps in both calves. But he was real disappointed Friday because after that, of course, he didn't play much. He said, "I'm just now figuring it out, Coach." And I said, "Well, I get it."
You know, it takes a while for that game to slow down.
Oh, no doubt.
Look at that punt.
Again,
forever.
Good job on the coverage team right there, because that's a lot of open field.
Yes, it is. He had us right there.
Ronnie right there got behind us a little bit.
Look at there. Interception number 1. Look at it. Ooh, that boy's happy.
And he's got a cast on his right arm.
Yeah, I played the first 6 games of my sophomore season with a cast on my arm.
I got him in a soft cast, broke his hand last
week. Look here. Oh, he's fighting. Who's that running that ball?
That's Marvancy Johnson. He's one of our sophomore tailbacks.
I saw a little sparkle in your eye when you said that.
I just think he's going to be special. You know, he works really hard, and he makes sophomore mistakes right now, but things are going to turn out good for him. Hey, great throw. He just didn't pull it in, but that's great effort by Kanai.
Interception number 2.
Hey, great hustle though by your offensive front and by everybody else getting the guy down. I like seeing our guys try to rip the ball out right there.
Yeah.
You're letting it forward, and that thing's still something you want to get your hands on.
Great job
getting hands up. Tell you parts of the game that people never see and don't understand, and that's a great example of is number 42 standing in the end zone right there. So Jack Dameron is a senior for us. He does a lot of things. He runs the ball as a linebacker, but being able to send Jack into a game, a lot of times you don't see him start. But if there's a problem, Jack goes in and he's able to fix it. with the guys on the field. I'm able to talk to somebody coming off, and you don't lose anything right there.
Yeah.
It's just people don't understand behind the scenes how important guys like that are. I mean, and here he is late in the ball game getting touches and getting positive yards.
You know, that's why it's called a team sport.
Exactly. I mean, and a lot of people lose aspect of that sometimes, but I'm going to tell you, I've got a football player on my team. And
there's interception number 3. No, those guys are you know, that's why I cry. To this day, every time Rudy gets to play, I cry. As a grown man, 74 years old, I cry because Rudy gets to play.
Yeah.
Because without the Rudies, you don't win ball games.
No, it's just what those dudes do Monday through Thursday.
Yeah.
And you know, everybody else gets to see Friday.
Hey, flags flying everywhere right there.
A good group of officials Friday night. Some of the things might have been confusing to some people, you know, up in the stands, but hey, those dudes did a great job. I'd say I was really impressed with this crew.
That's good.
I like it right here. They're moving around, and that's one of our seniors right there, number 11, Bo Banks. We talk a lot about communication, and he's communicating right there.
And then he hits.
Exactly.
Wouldn't expect anything less out of Mr. Banks.
No. There's Poff with
another interception?
Another one.
That's 4. 2 each, huh?
See it. It's got to be one of your favorite formations in football.
Yeah, it is. Take a knee. Take the game. 16-0. Coffee County goes down.
Hey, we'll take it however we can get it.
Right, that's right, man. But again, special teams play was just almost flawless last night.
Real impressed with that group. And as a staff, Coach Goodman kind of heads that up. Right.
Brady. Popeye.
Yes. Hey, he does an amazing job.
Yeah.
And now, all the coaches pitch in. Hey, but Goodman makes sure that, hey, things are operating and doing well. And Holiday works exclusively with our kickers.
Right.
And so I told him he's probably the coach of the week last night.
Of course he was.
But
of course he was.
Hey, I mean, it's nice to be able to go out there and execute in that part of the game and see it make a difference. And I've said it a million times, a lot of coaches say it's a third of the game, but they're not giving
They don't give them that much time.
They don't give it a lot of time. We try to make sure that we keep time in our schedule and we work those special teams because we understand we want to win that aspect of the game.
You know, I was our line plays pretty good too.
We're getting better.
Getting better on line play, getting a little more time, a little more room.
We're getting there. Right now, I mean, we're still undersized when you look at us with what we played against in the past 2 weeks. But they're becoming more fluid. They're becoming a unit. Hey, and I'm impressed, and I think there are big things coming.
Okay, so what we want to do right now is we're going to get a little something from Coach Sisk right here. Coach, you've said that your first 3 games were games that were building games, and you got to schedule them just almost perfectly the way you wanted to. This last game that we played in the first 3, but I guess after this coming week, Rockvale.
Yes.
Play Rockvale. After that, then we go into our region play.
Yes, we'll start.
And so give us a little breakdown on Rockvale and what we can expect there. And that's on the other side of Murfreesboro?
Yes, sir.
On the Nashville side
Yes,
of
sir.
Murfreesboro.
Hey, Rockville, a really, really impressive team. Again, somebody that a lot of people would have tried to dodge or anything like that. We've worked with Rockville in the past. We throw 7-on-7 with them. We know that staff. Hey, and this football team has not only got a lot of good athletes, but they're really, really well coached. Like I said, our staff, the staff that I'm on, and look, we are good friends. We know these guys.
Yeah.
And
and that's a good thing because you know if you've done that together, and shared your teams, your young men together at a time when the last thing either one of you want to do is hurt somebody.
Oh, correct.
So you know and what effect this game has on either one of our schedules is basically nothing.
Well, the cool part about it is, like, in years past, Rockville has stole things from us, and we've stole things from Rockville.
Yeah.
Now, they've got an Alabama commit that I'd like to steal.
Yeah,
but I don't
that'd be good, wouldn't
I don't think that's going to happen. But the neat part is, hey, we're both really competitive. The staffs are a lot alike, and you're going to see some similarities in the kids because of the coaching styles. So look really forward to going to Rockville.
Yeah. All right. Well, Coach Sisk, here we are, 1-1. Got that coffee pot. It was my wife told me to tell you congratulations as she was moving around this morning when I left, and said to remind you that she likes just a slight bit of cream in her coffee, and she thinks that there's a really good coffee pot that you could cook it up in.
I think we can make something happen.
Okay. Well, folks, with that said, welcome to Tullahoma Wildcat football. It's a winning night last night. Anytime we can come back with the coffee pot makes it. That's one check mark off of that good season right there. And you ready, aren't you, buddy?
Hey, look, it'll make this year a lot better than last year.
There you go. We want to thank you for watching. And again, Brother Jack, happy birthday to you. Philip Scoggins, happy birthday to you. Tom Corrington, happy birthday to you. And Max, we'll never forget you, buddy. We'll be back next week with the Coy Sisk 5th Quarter Show on Channel 193.